Hello and welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a ranked list of words from a book. The book in question is actually Harry Potter. I downloaded it for free to use in educational projects from Project Gutenberg. So that's where you can go to get the file, but I'll also include it in the tutorial. Now, how we're going to do this. There is a 5-step algorithm that I've created. I've done this previously. And I will explain it to you first without any code, and then we're going to step through it, and it's going to make sense. Probably the second time, but do have a listen. So first we're going to take this whole book, and maybe I'll just print it. Print text. We're going to take this text that you're going to see printed, and we're going to strip all the punctuation. After that, we're going to convert it into a list of lowercase words. So when the book is just a list of words, like the, comma, zoo, comma, director, comma, when it's just a list of words, I'm going to get rid of all the repeating words and then create a dictionary where each unique word is then the key of that dictionary, and the number of times that that word repeats is the value in the dictionary. Finally, we're going to print out this dictionary in a ranked way, which isn't as straightforward as you think. So let's get into it. So first of all, let's think about punctuation. I've gone ahead and imported string because there is such a thing as string.punctuation. If I type it in here, string.punctuation, there it is. It prints out all the characters that are punctuation characters in the string library. Interestingly enough, sometimes that's not all of them. We're going to find out in a minute. So I'm actually just going to copy that and create a variable called punctuation. And the punctuation equals to that. And then I'm going to remove all of these from the text. And I'm going to do that in the following way. For character in text, if C in punctuation, then we're going to replace. Now, the way we're going to replace C is we're going to say text.replace C with nothing. However, that doesn't permanently change text. So to permanently change text, we have to say text equals the text.replace. And afterwards, we can print the text and see what happens. Print text. It's free of punctuation. Now, is there anything in there? The reason I'm looking is that occasionally there's going to be one weird character in your book which isn't inside here. And in case there was, you would literally only have to paste it, like, to the end of that string. But this seems to... Aha! Wait, that's the old text. This is the new one. Yeah. Nah, it's perfect. So there we go. We have finished the first step. What's the second? Convert the text into a list of lowercase words. Okay. We're going to do this by, first of all, making the text lowercase. Text.lower. And then we're going to go and use this. Text.split. And that splits the text into a list of words instead of a string. And we're going to create a variable here, all words equals the text.split. Now I would, under normal conditions here, print all words. But I know that that's going to be really long and Python might glitch out. So I'm just going to print out 100 words to make sure that this operation is working. It is. Brilliant. So we are 2 steps down. What is the next one? Create a non-repeating list of words. Now, a list of unique words. let's have a think about how we can do that. First of all, we're going to need a new list, and we're going to call that list non-repeat words. And that's going to be a list. So we can go through all words for word in all words. If word in, or you can say word not in non-repeat words, then non-repeat words dot append. So if the word is not in the non-repeat ones, we're going to add it. But if it is, we're not going to add it. We're not going to do anything. Nothing's going to happen. Word. So the non-repeat words, we're going to be printing that list, and that should be just full of unique words. And it shouldn't be really readable. So we're going to try out if this worked. Print non. I'm not really sure if I should have used a variable that's this long, but we're stuck with it now. Let's go 0 to 50. First 50. Let's see if that works. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 1, Boy Who Lived, Mr. and Mrs. Aha. Of number 4 Privet Drive, we're proud to say that they perfectly normal. Thank you very much. So there you go. It kind of is missing some words. Expect to be involved in anything strange. So some words are clearly missing, and that does appear to be a list of non-repeating words. Just so you can compare it, that one says say here, and this one says say earlier, because some words are missing. I don't know what words are missing. That's besides the point. I'm just checking the algorithm works. So, on to step 4 out of 5. I think we added that necessarily. Create a dictionary where every non-repeating word is a key, and the number of times the word appears as a value. So we can, I'm just going to call that dictionary, hey, because we haven't used these very often. That's how you specify that something's a dictionary. And so we can now say for word in non-repeat words. So for each unique word, we're going to say that, like the definition, the dictionary of that word is equal to the number of times that word repeats in the original. So all words dot count word. Let's see if this works. So we're gonna print dictionary. I'm just curious if we can print a limited amount. I'm just gonna try it this way. I'm not sure it's gonna be iterable like that, but let's see. Okay, if we print all of it, it might be a bit long, but let's see. So there you go. Most of these words seem to be repeating once, but see, questions repeats 4 times, hours twice, woken twice, bike 4 times. That's the dictionary with every single word and the number of times it repeats. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have one final step, and I think I'm just going to refresh the screen right now. If you notice, if you have too much text clunking this, basically your shell can get a bit slow. So, final step, we need to figure out a way to use the sorted function to print the ranked value of this, so that to print the dictionary in a ranked way. And dictionaries by nature are just kind of random and arbitrary. You have a word, how many times it repeats, there's no particular order. They're not ranked by frequency, they're not ranked by anything. So you have to use the sorted function. And sorted actually returns a list, but you can sort a dictionary. So you can say ranked list, and we can say sorted dictionary. And the key of this dictionary is going to be key equals to dictionary dot get. I think this should work. So if I say ranked list, now that's a list. We can print a slice of that, 0 to 10. Oh, sorry, print. What? Okay, clearly these are not the most popular words. So what I'm guessing is that it prints from the lowest frequency. So it's ranking it by like values of 1 first. So all of these words must repeat only once. So maybe we can fix it by saying reverse equals to true. That needs to be separated by a comma. Aha! The, he, and, was, to, it, his, of, in. There you go. These are the most popular 10 words. Lovely. So now we have a list of the most, but we don't know how many times they repeat. So now we got to figure out how to print the word and the number of times it repeats. And for this, we're going to need a loop. And we're going to need the loop that repeats, I don't know, 20 times for I in range 0, 20. And we can actually determine it by ourselves. The key equals to ranked list I. So the key is going to be the index of ranked list, initially 0. So key, for the first time the loop goes around, is going to be the. So that's the key. Key is the. Next, we're going to find the frequency of the key, which is how many times it repeats, which I think we can just call that value because it's dictionary value. And that is dictionary of key. And now we can print it. Print key plus repeats. Now, value is going to be an integer, isn't it? So it's going to go string of value. So it's going to be the repeats 22. And then we're just going to need times. I think this is going to do it. Let's run it. The repeats, wow, 386 times. He repeats. And Harry. Clearly this is the, you sort of figure, you remove the ordinary words. And then you have this. Quite interesting. So, there you go. There you have it. In the next tutorial, will come up with really, really good extension questions where perhaps we can remove the common words or see what happens when we maintain capitalization. But for now, this is a really straightforward, awesome algorithm for how to take a large amount of text and convert it into a ranked list of words. Fantastic. See you in the next tutorial. Hi there. My name is Sanjin. I make these videos. And I really think that we should interact a bit more. So yeah, drop me a line. If you liked the video, make sure to thumbs it up and the subscribe button right there. I am averaging about 3 videos per week in 2018. So don't miss out on the fun. Finally, the playlists. This course, playlist link there. other Python tutorials there. That's all for now. Catch you later.